natural beauty, you know. Tell, no, I've never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still I had to try, yeah. Oh yes, let me get my words right and then approach you. Woman, I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry, no. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind, no. The way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen. She's a queen. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen. She's a queen. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I need her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind until the night that I seen your eyes. My queen, so supreme. I can see it in her eyes, the way she smiles.
Toot, 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 toot.
Molested when me young, me nearly think of something natural. True, me never have the sense for no pedophilic patterns. Afraid for tell my people cause me couldn't take the chat. I break me heart, me used the ball for my mother. Yeah, but tell her no, me never grow with mommy nor my daddy and my granny grow me good. Me have manners to everybody, know my book. Me go to school, go to church, that was the rule. The little bit we have that make we happy. But sometime I wish me could have changed some of the choices want me make. It's like a rope around my neck. I pre my past and get upset and ask myself, girl, what would you do if you get another chance to be you? Why am I living like this? Why me gonna born rich? Why my daddy have to work harder than a rich man father? Why life treat me like a bitch? Why you wanna play me for a fool? Why me gonna born with gold spoon? Tell me why me have to work harder than a rich man daughter? Why me never born? Why me gonna born rich? Riches, me get fi understand the bigger picture. Molly tell we say it's not what you can touch, it's what's within you. But tell me why the hell you want to treat me so indifferent? Through my ears like an afro, my skin now wear more pigment. With money, you wouldn't treat me funny. You can treat me like a queen, but without it I am ugly. And to you I have no use. Take a walk in on my shoes and tell me wouldn't you be confused? Why am I living like this? Why me gonna born rich? Yeah. Molested when
let me tell you about.
Right, hello, hello, hello. That's me. Wow, yeah, wicked.
Let me tell you about streets anywhere we go. Dogs them serious, dog them no nervous. Boy, let me tell you about man we cool like a Eskimo. No boy can go round we. Hey, and also the things hit me G.
Yes, indeed. Welcome aboard the Portobello Radio Show, live and direct from the Portobello Market, here in bestest of westest London. Bro, absolutely bro, you got me on the ones and twos. My name's Greg Weir. Welcome aboard, and I'm on my Jack Jones. I'm on my Todsky, which is unusual. Normally there's a whole crew of peeps. Big love out to Piers, who's out in Korea, and big love out to all the community who normally are here. I think we've got Isis turning up in a wee while to give me a hand on this show. We might have Amber Joy turning up as well to give us a little hand. Zakia is otherwise occupied. She is beginning our collab with BBC London Radio today, and she is doing a little pilot show with the guys up there at Broadcasting House, so we look forward to hearing about how that all pans out. And I believe that all kicks off on August the 5th is when you will be hearing the dulcet tones of the Portobello Radio crew live and direct on BBC London Radio. It's going to be great fun. It's going to be proper great fun, man. We've got loads of stuff going on as we do every single week. We're here in the Muse Gallery, which is number 269, the Portobello Road, right here on the thriving market on this rather sweltry day, man. It's wicked, absolutely wicked. It's not only is it hot, but Mercury is in retrograde, so all the machinery is in meltdown. And I joke not, I lie not about that one. The amount of times I've had to take my laptop apart over the last, couple of hours alone has been a nightmare, let alone everything else that I'm doing at the Granville and Colton buildings up there on Colton Vale, part of Brent Council's build for the community up there, which we're involved with, which involves lots of technology and lots of pieces of equipment that fall over in the heat. Love it, absolutely love it. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to leave you with a little bit. I've kind of started off on the reggae tip because I felt, well, it's nice and summery, it's nice and sunshiny. So yeah, man, Gappy Ranks, Heaven in Our Eyes. Well, you know, it's got to be one of those tunes, hasn't it? It really has to. Get involved.
Yeah. It's Gappera. I seen heaven.
Yes, indeed, the most incredible gappy ranks, heaven in her eyes. A bit of Marley bass line there. I love Bob Marley's bass line in that tune. It's been so cleverly done. It's been so cleverly done. Love it, absolutely love it. So yeah, man, as I said earlier before the tune, that I am here down at the Muse Gallery, 269 Portobello Road. We've got Martin A. Smith's exhibition, which just opened up last night. It's a fantastic audio-visual extravaganza. Basically, the way that this works, because this is definitely technical on many fronts, but it's also very arty, very arty. I must confess, I don't know a lot about his art, but I do know about the technicals. And basically, there's lots of wireless headphones down here at the Muse Gallery. You come on in, you stick on a pair of wireless headphones, and then you've got 10 channels to choose from. And on each channel, it will dial into a screen, and there's lots of screens projecting lots of stuff all over the walls in here. And basically, you dial into whichever channel you want on your headphones according to the screen that you're looking at, and it tells you a little bit about what's going on. It gives you the audio to the visual, because of course Martin A. Smith was an audio-visual artist as much as anything else. The name of the exhibition is Where the Roses Grow. It's from the 17th to the 27th of July, so that's just 10 days as from tomorrow. Wow, I'm getting a sneak preview. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So we'll be looking at that. Of course, I've just been through the WhatsApp group, and my most amazing sister Isis has just returned from Eastern Africa. My goodness, which one are you on? You on that one? That one there.
Portobello people.
Yeah.
I'm on Maasai time, of course. Good to
Wicked.
see you.
Wonderful to see Isis in the house. Amazing, absolutely amazing. She is on Maasai time, believe. And she'll be jumping as high as those wonderful people. I tell you that much by the time she gets started on this rocking show. So yeah, man, I was looking through the WhatsApp group to see who exactly is going to appear on today. And it seems that we've got lovely Rose Bud popping in later. She's going to be auditioning one of her tracks or previewing one of her tracks with us, which is going to be fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Sadly, Gracie can't make it today. She's in Kent, probably on a beach or something like that. Lucky sausage. Amber Joy, I'm not too sure whether she's actually going to turn up. She did say she was going to turn up. Her last comment was okay, fair enough. So who knows? She might be able to come and join us and tell us what's going on in her neck of the woods and about all of her gardening activities, etc.
If not, it'll be the two of us.
Well, it will.
Holding the showdown.
Which is cool.
Gonna be interesting, my brother.
We've done it before. We'll do it again with style. I tell you that much. With style. It's going to be good fun, really good fun here on Portobello Radio. What else we got going on? Last week was the Trellick 50 event down there at Trellick Tower. Trellick 53, what am I on about? It's 3 years, man. It's been 3 whole years that we've been running that event. It basically culminates, it starts off with a week of movies in the backyard behind Trellick Tower, 3 movies a day. And then it finishes with the most spectacular event that we put on the Saturday in the backyard, which is a stage and a load of live bands. So I'll give you a quick preview of that one in a minute as well, because that is an absolutely spectacular event, and it was really good fun. We had such joy down there, even though it was sweltering hot. It was amazingly warm, as it has been over the last wee little while. So yeah, man, what else are we going to discuss? There is there's kind of a residency program. I've got beautiful Margarita in here with me. And this is Arts Across Boundaries, the international residency program, 2025. UK, India and Taiwan get together and share their artists amongst the countries. And Margarita, who's in the background here looking after the gallery, has just come back from Taiwan. She was doing something with those guys out there, which was absolutely fantastic. So we'll hopefully get her on the ones and twos to tell us a little bit more about that and the up-and-coming artists. We've got some artists from India coming in on the show next week. And I believe we've got some other artists coming in over the next couple of weeks to sort of promote this and let the world know about International Residency Programme and where it kicks off. It's absolutely brilliant, absolutely superb. Manchester and London are the main venues and the main cities in the UK where this is all kicking off. XYZ in London is the gallery, and the Atrium, New Adelphi building in the University of Salford up in Manchester. So between the two of those London venues, you can catch up with all the artists that have been travelling around the world, bouncing between India, Taiwan and London and Manchester. So it's going to be great fun, great fun. We'll catch up with that one in a bit, and we want to hear all about your adventures, sister.
Well, I've also got an amazing review of a most wonderful production that I saw last Saturday at the Acala Theatre in Dalston. It's called 5460 Africa.
Oh, nice.
So I'll tell you all about that. It
Yeah,
was
man.
fabulous.
I bet it was. Meantime, I'm going to leave you with a bit more of this wonderful Rex Alexis that we got coming on underneath. It's a wonderful bit of Afrobeat from, I can't remember, it was back in 2018 or something like that. Anyway, check this out. It's good fun for the next couple of minutes, and then we'll come back to you in just a moment once I've caught my breath. There you go, the most incredible, I can't even remember what that last one was, but anyway, a brilliant bit of Afrobeat going on in the background there. We, as I said at the beginning of the show, we're just the beginning of Mercury in retrograde, and if you know nothing about that, it's when you look up at the sky and you see the planet Mercury going backwards, and it does this for a couple of weeks, about 3 or 4 times a year, and when it does, just weirdly enough, what happens is computer equipment, electronics, all that kind of stuff seems to go a bit wonky over those 2 weeks that Mercury is spinning the wrong way.
But Mercury seems to be around a lot these days.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Well, I suppose...
a lot of Mercury going on, mate. A lot of Mercury.
Hence the expression mercurial.
Mercurial,
you know? Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's all over the place.
We've had quite a few mercurial months.
Yeah, we have.
And mercurial Fridays, too.
Yeah, not half. Not half. Last Friday was a little bit of a bonkers one. A, it was hot, and B, I was working in South London, so I had to run back from South London to save Piers to save the audience from Piers.
Oh,
to be
God,
fair.
yeah. We had a Piers-only show, would you?
Well, it was nearly a Piers-only show. Very fortunately, I had arranged to meet up with Chris Sullivan, the third leg of the Portobello Radio directorship, about the Artists for Gaza gig, which is going off next Sunday. That I'm giving him a hand with, and he turned up and he very sweetly stepped in and became Piers' sidekick for the first time in about 5 years. They haven't worked together on the radio, so that was really good fun. Great chemistry, brilliant chemistry. Of course, Amber Joy turned up last week as well.
Oh, God, poor Amber. She was stuck there with the two white men.
Well, she was, yes. She enjoyed it, though. She enjoyed it. It was all good. It was all good. And then I turned up in sort of the last half hour of the show to try and sort of, to add to the flavour, shall we say. So, yeah, man,
Last week was a bit crazy. This week's even crazier. It's good fun. It's proper good fun here, live and direct on Portobello Radio at the Market. Now, young sister in, you've just come back from East Africa.
Eastist? No, it's not that Eastist, actually.
Is it not?
No, Nairobi borders Uganda,
okay,
which is more east, and Somalia, which is more east.
Yeah.
And no, I don't think... Yeah, I think Rwanda as well. So
cool.
Kenya kind of goes round the east, but it also goes further down. It's huge.
Yeah, it is a massive country. Absolutely.
We were looking. We were talking about which country in the on the continent has the most borders. Because I know Zambia, that I went to a couple of years ago, has a lot of borders. And I think Zambia had more, but Kenya was pretty much up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How amazing. So apart from experiencing riots, which you very sweetly reported back to us on, out there in Mombasa, yeah, man. You, what else did you get up to apart from the uprising?
So... Yeah, I mean, the highlight, of course, was the protest on the 25th, on the day I arrived, and as I said, riding through the blockades on the back of a motorbike with my hand luggage and my backpack. That was quite fun.
Love it.
And then, of course, on Saba Saba, which is the annual protest in respect of their democracy uprising that happened in the 70s.
So this is a celebration of independence?
Well, no, it's not celebration of independence. They became independent, I think, in 63. It was a year after Trinidad, but they had a single party for a long time, so it was a dictatorship, and then they had a democratic uprising in the 70s. So it's the anniversary of that, because of course only a few weeks before they'd been the uprising of the young people, they had banned it and locked off the whole thing. So again, there was another big protest, and again people were shot and killed.
Oh, poo.
I actually brought back a live bullet casing that I found on the floor, because I couldn't get right into the heart of it, but I managed to get quite into the business district, mainly because of my privilege of not looking so melanated and looking very Kenyan.
How interesting.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if I'd have been a Kenyan, they'd probably hit me with a stick and chase me away, or shoot bullets at me.
Yeah.
But they were actually firing shots into the air, and I was talking to this brother that I was walking with, and I was like, are these rubber bullets or live? And he was saying, it sounded live. And then when I looked down on the floor, I found a live casing. So I brought it back as a souvenir.
Wow, they let you through security with
that? You're like the fifth or sixth person that said that. I don't know.
They're normally quite hot on that kind of stuff.
Well, again, sometimes I think, we have a lot of privilege over here. If you're white, if you're light, maybe a light-skinned woman who's older with grey hair doesn't look like much of a threat.
Brilliant. You can be my drugs mule.
My God, it'd be such an honour, Gregsy.
Yeah, another recruit.
And you could be mine.
Hey, come on.
But anyway, aside from that, so Kenya borders Ethiopia, Somalia, it borders South Sudan, Uganda, Tanzania, and the Indian Ocean.
Wow.
So I was predominantly in Nairobi for an amazing festival of arts and literature and culture called Mboka, which we've been doing in the West, in the Gambia. It means one family in Wolof.
Brilliant.
And we were also part of the Sigona Storytelling Festival, which is a Kenyan-born festival, because storytelling is a big part of it. And big shout out
culture, massive
to John Titi, the storyteller, who's come in before and been on Portobello Radio. He sends his regards.
On the line, but then he also came in person last time when he was in the UK.
Yes,
which
he
was
did.
fantastic.
So he's one of our Portobello people.
He is one of our Portobello global people.
He is. And the lovely Samar, this beautiful, amazing Sudanese woman who's also part of the festival and organised a lot of it. So, yeah, it was great. We were also there for the African Literature Association's kind of big old festival, and there were quite a few interesting things happening there, particularly what they call speculative fiction,
Oh.
which is an amalgamation of anything that's not real. Sci-fi, fantasy,
Yeah.
you know, all this sort of thing. So it was quite interesting. There's a really cool guy called Joe, white brother,
Yeah.
who wrote this amazing extract, and it was just so funny. And hopefully I will, who knows, maybe we'll get him on at some point. 'Cause
Okay.
it was really great fun. I mean, I love the
Yeah.
way he delivered it. He's a cool guy. Met some really interesting people there,
Yeah.
including Nika,
Nice.
who is apparently a mate of Piers, who is the partner of David Graeber.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Who-
yes. Of course we know Nika, yeah.
Yeah, and of course, I reminded her that Portobello Radio did the last ever interview with David.
Absolutely. David Graeber, in case you guys didn't know, there was the most incredible anthropologist. He was an incredibly learned chap. But so jolly learned was he, and also with a lot of fire in his belly. He was part of the, what was it called? The Stop Wall Street.
That thing.
Yeah, that thing, whatever it was. The
And he wrote
Takeover
that
Wall
book,
Street thing.
Bullshit Jobs, didn't he?
Bullshit Jobs was one of 3 of the books I think that he wrote. So yeah, no, he's a brilliant sociologist. He was a brilliant anthropologist. I spent a lot of time in what's that wonderful island country off southern Africa called? Mozambique. Is it Mozambique? No, it's Oh well, whatever. Move on from that one.
Well,
'cause I can't remember.
there's Cape Verde at the top, and there's
Down the east coast.
I think not the Seychelles. No,
No,
never mind.
Anyway,
we'll remember.
whatever.
Yeah, one of them
An
places.
amazing anarchic country. The bottom line is sort of their population is so wonderfully spread out that there's not a lot of authority, shall we say, and so therefore they're are
pretty free.
known for and for self-governance. They are wonderfully self-governing, even though they have no rules or regulations to govern by. They're a really fluid.
Ooh, I'm actually wondering, where is this place? I must go there.
Madagascar, thank you. That's the one.
Madagascar, of course, with all the they've
Yeah.
made those amazing cartoons,
They
films,
did.
animated
Yeah,
films
yeah.
with all the
So
little creatures.
Somebody's co-opted it. Yeah. You know that. But
Yeah, but the
Madagascar
children
is
love it,
always,
though.
of course they do. And the soundtrack is amazing, absolutely
It
amazing.
is, and I think also the thing about Madagascar is they have got some quite interesting species. The largest cockroach in the
Yes.
world is from Madagascar.
Wow.
And then Trinidad, I
hate
believe.
cockroaches, man.
Yeah,
Out of all the creatures, I really
Flying
can't get on with them.
cockroaches
Oh,
in Madagascar
no,
and Trinidad.
no,
I think the ones in
hilarious.
Madagascar click as well. They're
Yeah.
like really
Wow,
scary.
weird,
So yeah,
weird
but they've got
insect
really
business.
diverse bio kind of whatever.
Isn't
What's
that
the
incredible?
word? Bioculture.
Biodiversity.
Biodiversity.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Madagascar, a most amazing place. I'd really love to go and visit it. But from a sociological and an anthropological perspective, it tickles David Pink, bless him, and he loved hanging out there because of the way that society had grown on its own without any kind of guidance, and it still thrived.
No capitalism.
No capitalism, not a lot of democracy, not a lot of anything. No cities in there at all. No isms.
No isms and schisms.
yeah.
Maybe just communal living and just getting on with
Absolutely,
it.
and looking after each other.
Yeah.
You know, as we
So
should all do.
Nika is doing a project at the moment where she's doing sort of co-design and consultation with communities to look into building playgrounds that also can be spaces for, I suppose, for want of a better word, democracy, but for gathering, shall we say?
Yeah.
For, as our brother Walter Rodney called it, grounding.
Yeah.
Getting the brothers and the sisters to ground. So
Yeah.
she was doing some of that co-design there at
Brilliant.
this wonderful bookshop. Big shout out to Chechi Bookshop.
Nice.
My God, it's an amazing place. Very, very political bookshop with
Where-
lots of great
where
stuff.
is it?
In Nairobi.
Uh-huh.
And so yeah, she's also doing some work in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So I'm hoping that when she gets off the beach in Margate, she'll come down here and
Isn't
tell
that
us all
amazing?
about it. And
Yeah.
maybe there's something we can do in London. Maybe even in
Yeah.
our lovely North Kensington.
You never know your luck. Probably
yeah,
this
there
is the
was-
place.
There were some very interesting people, and of course, shout out to wonderful Annie, whose book has been published, Breaking the Mahafa Chain. Annie Domingo, who is a woman from Sierra Leone, and is the only person that has rewritten Maya Angelou's poem "I Rise" in Creole.
Oh, nice.
And she performed it again. I love her performance of that
Oh,
poem. And of course to
superb.
Khadija Sese George, the amazing poet and literary activist, as they were all part of our crew, and many others. Lovely
Amazing.
Adina, who's going to come in and sing live for us in maybe next month.
Okay, cool.
So I found a few interesting people.
Haven't you? You've been
Yeah.
out there searching.
I've
and
been recruiting.
Am I right to know that you went out there with Debbie Galt, maybe? Or
Oh, yeah, Debbie was there as well.
Yeah.
Debbie, I didn't go with Debbie, but Debbie was one of the people.
One of the
In
people
fact,
out
Debbie,
there, yeah.
Debbie and I did travel together to the Gambia, but on this
cool.
occasion we went separately. Her lovely daughter Ella, who does clowning.
Yeah.
I think the two of them went out a couple of weeks before the festival and did some
okay.
stuff out there. I mean, there's some seriously talented, wonderful people in Nairobi. I just
Yeah, I
wish the
bet.
frickin' government wasn't so authoritarian.
No.
But it seems to be a global phenomenon. We're all goose-stepping towards more fascist regimes across the
Isn't
world.
that weird? Isn't
Yeah.
that weird? But it does seem to have gone full circle again, doesn't it? It's 1930s again.
Well,
I
let's
tell
hope
you.
it'll swing round again.
Well, hopefully
We'll
before
have
it
another
becomes
hippie revolution.
2030s. Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe we'll have like the fourth summer of love and the acid house movement. Will
Oh yeah,
kick off again,
you'd
you know
love that, wouldn't you?
Of course I would. Of course I would. Have you got a tune lined up?
I have got one.
Yeah, man.
This is Ayani featuring Dulfa Diligon,
Let's have it.
Donjo Maba. It is in, I think, Swahili or maybe Kikuyu, but I don't know the lyrics, but I want you to enjoy it.
Nice. Let's have a go. See what happens.
Let's go.
Kwa majina ni yani we waka 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 ikibamba sana basi pull it up. Selector cheza doba once from the top. Whoa. Dojo mabe, dojo mabe, dojo mabe. Tunisha speaker, we mash it up. Fire, we light it up. Oh. Dojo mabe, dojo mabe, dojo mabe. Tuko tao, CBD kwa penthouse. Wanadhani CBD ni guesswork, lakini jua bidii tunazoza. Na ni magrami tundo tunangoja. Donjo maber, kwa mdomo ni kuber. Na doba Johnny Mwaki ukipenda email. Napendwa na mapeng, na wote Johnny 10. Nikikusalimia unanijibu tu maber. Napenda vile magala wamekuja wamebeba. Napenda vile mamanzi wamekuja wameiva. Ikibamba sana basi pull it up. Selector cheza doba once from the top. Whoa. Dojo maber, dojo maber, dojo maber. Tunisha speaker, we mash it up. Fire, we light it up. Whoa. Dojo maber, dojo maber, dojo maber.
Makwela na majaji wanazitoka, stare ubamba sana baada ya mboka. Masanse watiaji tunawatoka, salamu wanga moja na ni top shota. But originally, ofla wanga mkali, inasumbuka town baka mashinani. Kolabo na iani, ande mtaani, wakiuliza wambie tuko CBD ndani. Napenda vile madem wamekuja wamebeba. Napenda vile makwela wamekuja wameiva.
Ikibamba sana basi pull it up. Selector cheza doba once from the top. Whoa. Dojo maber, dojo maber, dojo maber. Tunisha speaker, we mash it up. Fire, we light it up. Oh. Dojo maber, dojo maber, dojo maber. Dojo maber, dojo maber, dojo maber.
Yes, and
yeah,
some of
man.
that was shot in the Nairobi Street Kitchen. I actually recognized it, and they did credit it. I thought, I know that place, which is an amazing eatery. If you're ever in Nairobi, you have to go to Nairobi Street Kitchen. It's a banging venue.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
So amazing.
Wonderful exotic track as well. We love that. Absolutely love that. Brilliant.
I like the
brilliant.
mixture of the new vibes with the traditional, you know,
Yeah, all the
like
traditional
indigenous kind,
instruments
yeah,
and
and
that coming
the
in,
singing,
and
yeah.
the singing is wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
a lot of African dialects are unique in the fact that they are hugely tonal, aren't they? They're a little bit like
in fact,
Mandarin or some of those other Far Eastern languages where tone plays a massive part in the way that one pronounces words.
But also clicks. If you look at the most ancient peoples in Africa, the first languages most likely would have been clicks, like Kemetic language, the Meta has no vowels. It's all consonants. I mean, some people have put vowels in order to be able to kind of try to get a sense of how it would have sounded. Because for us, imagine speaking with no vowels.
Yeah.
It'd be like some sort of, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then the clicks that the Zulu and the Xhosa people use, clicking sounds and tonal sounds would have been how the first people spoke.
Yes, absolutely.
Because a lot of it also would have come from nature.
I was going to say exactly that. When I need to guide the pigeons that are in my way, then the quickest and easiest way, as far as birds are concerned, is to make a clicking sound. You make a clicking sound, and they can hear that a mile off.
Yeah, and we do that instinctively. You see an animal, you're like, that sort of thing. So I think that's how humans first spoke. Yeah. And then that evolved into consonants and vowels, and languages spread. But yeah.
Wow. All via the Tower of Babel, apparently.
Well, now let's not get all biblical, shall we, Gregsy? Let's not get too biblical now, mate. But if you believe that, then that's what you believe.
Yeah, man. So, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You have returned to us in Blighty, and I'm sure that you're moderately shocked by our current third heat wave.
Well, what I'm going to say, yes. Now, I am a very wise woman with a lot of knowledge, but I did not anticipate just how cool the weather would be in Nairobi. Because I'm a West African woman. We're used to West Africa, and I'm used to Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. Now, whether it's rainy season or whatever, in West Africa, it's damn hot. Mm-hmm. In Trinidad, it's rainy season now, but it's damn hot. Mm-hmm. So I went there ill-prepared. I went there with a couple of light jackets and luckily one rain jacket. Yeah. And realized that every day I had to wear a light jacket because it was so cool.
Chilly. Yeah,
it was not. And then people were like, well, there's mountains in Kenya. We're in East Africa. On the top of Mount Kenya, it snows. I was like, oh, God, yeah. And then, someone pointed out, I think, in fact, Amber was saying to me the other day, in Lesotho at the moment, there's snow on the ground. Of course, I knew about South Africa, but it never occurred to me just how cool it would be at this time of year in West Africa. Yeah. So I went out there with my lightest things, and I had to wear a light jacket on top of everything.
Right.
So I live and learn.
No, you live and learn, and then of course you come back a bit here to the northern hemisphere.
And it's hotter than when I was in Africa.
Absolutely.
And I've said this to people, and people look at me quizzically, because we have this really weird notion that Africa is just hot, but people forget Africa is the largest continent in the world. I transited in Kigali in Rwanda on the way back. Now it takes from Rwanda to get across, just to cross over Africa. The flight is 8 hours. 6 hours of that is just crossing the top of Africa.
Wow.
And the other 2 hours is getting from there to Europe, to here.
Yeah.
That just tells you the massive size of Africa.
Yeah, man.
So, of course, it's going to have different climates. So, duh to me.
Well, it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. I suppose the first time I realised this is I had some mates who pulled off a festival out there in North Africa. I can't remember exactly where, but probably around the areas that you were in. And everybody who went and enjoyed this mad festival in the desert out there came back and said it was absolutely baking in the day, but freezing at night.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody in the tents and that at night were just freezing their bits off, man, because it was just so cold. The minute the sun gets out of the sky, then it starts to drop, man.
Yeah, I heard it's really hot, though, in Mombasa. We went to a place near Mombasa, Kilimani, I think Kiliani. I'm going to get that correct. There's two places that sound similar. Yeah. And I was and I camped in a tent in the woods, and it was much hotter, but there was a lot of rain as well. But it was actually lovely. I have to say. I wasn't on the floor. I was on a bed, so it wasn't quite roughneck camping. Yeah. It wasn't glamping, but it certainly wasn't just roughneck camping. But that was amazing. Yeah, and we went to these probably million-year-old caves. Ooh. They were just phenomenal. When you look around on the rocks, you can see faces in there. Yeah. It's so spiritual.
Wow.
And there's bits you climb under. One of the women, we were climbing under these little tiny gaps where you had to literally squat down, and she crawled under one. And apparently she filmed what she saw on the other side. It opened up into a whole new universe almost.
Oh, brilliant.
It was amazing.
Brilliant. Yeah,
and they'd found a 78,000 year mummied, find remains of a child in those caves.
Oh, blimey.
So that's how old.
Blimey, yeah, man. Yeah. Seriously ancient. Amazing. What a great experience.
I know.
Fantastic experience.
That's the wonderful thing about traveling.
There you go.
The wonderful thing about traveling is traveling's a wonderful thing.
Yay. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
So
Superb.
locally, did you hear that Burna Boy and Kez were down at King's Cross the other day?
Was it King's Cross?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Apparently, I saw the footage and hardly anyone was dancing to the Kez tracks.
Oh.
So I was like, what?
That's a shame.
Did you hear that, Pandiva? When Kez was down at King's Cross the other day, people was not dancing. What do you got to say?
Yeah.
I was mortified that I didn't know he was there.
Me too, but what do you got to say about people not dancing?
Do you know what it is? It's about education. How could they not dance? Kes is life.
No,
Thank you. Kez is life. There was three sisters at the front brocking out. Everybody else was standing there like they'd never seen something like that before.
No, can't believe it. Can't believe it.
So I'm going to have to play a Kez track.
Yeah,
But I love what you say. Kez is life.
You're going to play Cocoa Tea for us?
I was going to play last drum, but you want Cocoa Tea? Okay. Should we play Cocoa Tea?
Yeah, why not? Well, play whatever you like. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love it.
She whining already, boy?
Isn't she? Getting going already. I love it. Absolutely love it.
When I'm feeling under the weather, you just make me feel sweet. Ice the cocoa tea, use the sugar, and together we are complete, darling. Heat me up. Only you alone can put fire back in the soul. Heat me up. And they telling me I should leave that fire alone. Well, the more they tell me, the more I'm holding you close. I could never let you go. Miss Ocean, girl, I'm coming home, I will see you again. All day through the night, I'm dreaming. Yeah, Miss Ocean, when you turn it up, make it smooth, my darling. When outside is pouring rain, put a butt on the fire. Bubbling, you're bubbling, it's over. Raise the temperature higher. Coming in closer. Make the thing get your fire. Spill it all on the ground, all over the counter, yeah. With that butt on the fire, yeah. It's your cocoa tea, I love. Boy, I barely could concentrate. I feel a sugar rush in my vein. One cup, it does make my day. I'm missing it when I'm gonna love for you. Heat me up. Only you alone can put fire back in the soul. Heat me up. Girl, you are that thing I could never leave you alone. No. And no matter what they go say, I'm holding you close. I could never let you go. Miss Ocean, girl, I'm coming home, I will see you again. All day through the night, I'm dreaming. Yeah, Miss Ocean, when you turn it up, make it smooth, my darling. When outside is pouring rain, put a pot on the fire. Bubbling, it's over. Raise the temperature higher. Coming in closer. Make the thing get your fire. Spill it all on the ground, all over the counter, yeah. With that pot on the fire, yeah. It's your cocoa tea, I love. Boy, when I'm feeling under the weather, you just make me feel sweet. Ice the cocoa tea, use the sugar, and together we are complete, darling. Heat me up. Only you alone can put fire back in the soul. Heat me up. And they telling me I should leave that fire alone. Well, the more they tell me, the more I'm holding you close. I could never let you go. Miss Ocean, girl, I'm coming home, I will see you again. All day through the night, I'm dreaming. Yeah, Miss Ocean, when you turn it up, make it smooth, my darling. When outside is pouring rain, put a pot on the fire. Bubbling, it's over. Raise the temperature higher. Coming in closer. Make the thing get your fire. Spill it all on the ground, all over the counter, yeah. With that pot on the fire, yeah. It's your cocoa tea, I love. Boy, when I'm feeling under the weather, you just make me feel sweet. Ice the cocoa tea, use the sugar, and together we are complete, darling.
Ooh, yes, that of course was Cocoa Tea. But you know, we could put on another one at some point. I think we could play 2 Kez tracks today. We might be playing some next Friday. But, you know, that was for our beautiful, lovely, and she could whine, Pandiva. You see she
Yeah,
whining?
Pandiva. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, she's just recorded up a wonderful pre-carnival show for Portobello Radio up there in our little studio around the corner.
And we will be doing a pre-carnival show next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe quite a few of them in the lead up. We'll be flinging in some soca and some calypso into the track.
I hope so.
Let's keep the vibe going on Portobello Radio. I mean, I don't know if the weather's going to be. I hope the weather's like this for actual carnival.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
Because that would
Wouldn't that
really
be great?
like,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we could really do
Some
it.
and some. We had really good weather last year, and I found that most of the bottles of water that I'd bought to sell on our little stall up there at Carnival, I was given away because there were so many pass-out cases. People who can't take their alcohol in the heat. If you're going to come Carnival and it's going to be hot, you need to really pace yourself on the alcohol, man. Otherwise, you'll go.
Me? I say you're stupid.
You were there.
Lay there and stay there in the gutter.
Oh no!
You're a fool.
No, but there's lots of fools, you know, and we're all fools once. So.
Well, if they're
you know.
very young, then yes.
Yeah,
if they're
exactly,
little young people, but if
exactly.
they're old people, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you're a hardback old person, you're stupid enough to come to Carnival and get drunk, then stay in the gutter.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
I'm a hard-headed Trinidadian woman. I don't have time for that.
You
but
are.
for the young ones, yes, because we were all young and silly once.
You know that. You know that. So yeah, man, watch your alcohol if you are out there in this wonderful heat. Just take it easy. Take it easy because alcohol and sun is a lethal combination, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Lethal
it
combination.
stands to reason, doesn't it? At the end of the day, it's one thing if it's cold because the body whole, you know, the alcohol actually warms you up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why
Yeah.
in the you know the midst of the Siberian
I was going to
frozen
say
desert.
why the Russians are mad about vodka.
Exactly,
You
because you
know.
actually need something.
Yeah.
And I've been in really cold places, and
Yeah.
actually a little shot of something is not a bad thing.
No, it's
but
nice.
In the
It's
blazing
nice.
heat,
Yeah.
you know, you gotta take
Yes,
your time.
Exactly.
Take your time.
Talking about the blazing heat, of course, we did Trellick 53 last Saturday.
Yes,
last
tell
Saturday.
us who played there.
So, well, we kicked off with the most amazing Ola Khan, who played with Philly Man, Nanasea, who is a Cuban DJ Philly Man, and indeed the most amazing Ola Khan is, I think he's from Benin, isn't he? He's a Benin brother. He rapped in French, and he blew everybody's heads off. Literally, everybody said, wow, that is absolutely amazing. Got so many comments about his little performance. It was great, absolutely great. Lots of rap, lots of Frenchness, lots of well, it was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He's come on leaps and bounds because we've known him for some years, and this show was the best one that I've ever seen him do. He's brilliant. He's really polished his pieces. He's polished his pieces, sir. And he was up on stage and he did us all very, very proud. It was an amazing show. Following him was the most amazing Kitty Noble, who you might remember, who played down here at the Muse Gallery as part of the Kensington Chelsea Art Week Fringe Week. So yeah, we had her playing guitar and singing some beautiful songs for us. The most amazing Susanna Harper turned up, and she started off with a beautiful Maori song. And then took off with some blues and some jazz. Her and her mate, I can't remember what his name was. And it was brilliant. Again, another spectacular live act, courtesy of Trellick 53 Festival. Then we moved on to the Black Cat Boppers, who were absolutely spectacular. We've seen them many, many times. They are like a rockabilly band, and they played some fantastic rockabilly sounds and did it for us large. If you like the rockabilly live sound and you've heard of the Black Cat Boppers, then you can catch up with them again this Sunday, coming at the Artists for Gaza gig at the Century Club on Shaftesbury Avenue on Sunday during the day. It's a daytime gig, that one. Tickets are about 35 quid. So get yourselves down there for an all-day event. It's going to be really good fun, and most importantly, all the money, including the money that comes off the bar, is going to UNICEF. And they are assuring us in multitudes of communications that our money is going straight to the poor people of Gaza, who are under immense attack at the moment.
Genocide.
So that's a great event, a fantastic thing to support if you are over here in London and you want to support a worthy cause by dancing your arse off. There's so many different people down there. Paul Weller's definitely going to be down there, although sadly he lost his mum on Tuesday this week. So I'm hoping that he's not too embroiled with family upsets to make it, and he will indeed make it down there. Jerry Dammers is a mainstay at that particular event, as is Bobby Gillespie. both of which are going to be doing sets down there. Kevin Rowland, who's just written a book, is going to be down there doing some covers, I believe. He's going to be singing some covers like PA style. And we've got
that's Kevin Rowland of Dexy's Midnight
Runners.
Runners.
Yeah, man. Yeah, who we had the pleasure of interviewing. We did the first interview about his book on the Irish show, Bright Side of the Road, which is now up on Mixcloud. So go and catch that up on Mixcloud. You can't miss it because it's a great big picture of him. So yeah, man, mixcloud.com/Portobello Radio, and look up all of our wonderful podcasts that we've released over the last couple of weeks, including that one. So yeah, the Trellick 53 Festival was a blinding success. It was really, really good fun. Everybody enjoyed themselves. And we even ended up with a little bit of steel pan. So it was brill, absolutely brill, representing every single corner of this wonderful little neighbourhood of ours. It was great fun, and next year you guys need to get yourselves down there one more time for another session, afternoon of live music, live bands. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're so lucky to have so many talented people in the area, and giving us the support and the love and performing for us. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Of course, the two Brown Owls were also down there doing interspersed poetry. So every now and again they would step up on the mic and just read a poem, which was great. It sort of broke things up a little bit and gave the guys on stage a chance to switch up the stage equipment for the next band. So no, they were really good. And two Brown Owls being Jack Setter, Jackie Lloyd Brown, and
Diana Brown,
Diana
the wonderful Diana Brown.
Yeah, man, absolutely, Diana Brown.
And she's a great singer as well. I mean, they both are, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They are both great singers.
Maybe you can get them to sing next time.
You never know your luck.
Convince them.
Never know your luck. Yeah, man. So there it was. That was the Trellick 53 Festival. Loads of wonderful pictures, lots of social media going on down there, and lots of grub. We had Pharaoh in the backyard doing his fantastic vegetarian vegan food.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
it's hard to get Pharaoh out these days.
Yeah.
So well done. Well done.
Yeah, no, he was brilliant. He was spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. And the best thing was I got a rider. I've never had one of them at the Trellick Festival, so I managed to get myself 2 free meal tickets, which I gave away. Yeah, to Olacan and his mate. I gave them to them because I must confess I was running around like a headless chicken.
You didn't have time to eat.
I wasn't really feeling eaty. When I get stressed out and I have stuff to do, I don't give myself time to think about food.
I must admit, neither do I.
Yeah.
I find it really hard to eat.
Yeah, man.
Actually.
Yeah.
So shall we play a track? I'm thinking something from Burna Boy.
Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah.
Because just because they were there.
Tell me about this quickly before you put on Burna Boy. The event at King's Cross, it was just them doing like a...
Yeah, I don't even know what it was.
Oh, really?
All I know is that I got a message on, I think it was Wednesday, saying, Burna Boy's at King's Cross.
Yeah.
I was sitting in my front room working, thinking, all right, I like Burna Boy, but I'm not going to run down. And then... after me saying, I can't be bothered.
Kes was down
there.
Then
I found out Kes had been down there, and I was what?
Brilliant.
If I'd have known Kes was there, I would have gone for that.
Burna Boy, probably one of the most famous exports of Nigeria, and indeed,
I mean, he's phenomenal,
Kes,
but it's
one of the latest
it's just
people
not
from
something
Trinidad,
I would run down there for, but Kes I would.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Because, it's Kes.
Kes is a mainstay of the Trinidadian community.
And as a Trini, I would have been there to support.
Exactly.
But, and then I saw the footage, and obviously, people were going ballistic for Burna Boy, but there was a whole bunch of people. There was 3 sisters brocking out at the front.
Yeah, nice.
But the rest of the crowd was standing there like a bunch of like what? Because I just don't think soca is as, it's not as widely known amongst the general population, whereas everyone knows Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Because what's happened is Afrobeats has just taken it to the next level.
Yeah.
I remember years ago when Sharifa was living with me. I mean, this is like 2017, and she was always going to Afrobeat stuff, and I even at that time, hey, Junior Tomlin in the house.
Junior Tomlin in the house, indeed.
So even at that time, I was still like, what's all this Afrobeats, and Sharifa was right up there.
Yeah.
And now everybody's on it. So big shout out to Sharifa actually, because she's one of the original people that was into Afrobeats.
Oh, good.
Long before everybody else.
Good, brilliant. Sharifa energy that is. Of this neighborhood.
She, in fact, she just performed on. When did she perform? Just last week.
Okay.
Sunday at the Albert Hall. They had a big Indian festival there.
Yeah, man.
And she performed with a tabla player. No, with what's the other drum? The
the djembe.
No. Indian drum. The tabla and the dole.
Ah, okay.
The dole. Dun, 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 that one.
Okay.
And another, I can't remember if it's a sitar player, I think.
Oh, beautiful.
So she was doing a big thing there. Man. Big things are going on at the Albert Hall.
Love it. Love it. Yeah.
So I think we'll put a little bit of Burna Boy on because
Why not?
everybody loves Burna
Yeah,
Boy,
everybody loves
clearly.
you know that. You know that.
Last, now everybody go to breakfast. Shayo. Shayo. You go bow for the result, oh. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did win by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl insult, oh. I'm a mind that's you the talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy and I know that get both. Like the Baba Frayo, my ayo, don't cry, yo. I need to go and shayo. 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 Shayo, shayo. I need to go and shayo. I need to go and shayo. I need to go and shayo. I dey Port when them kill Soboma. I dey try to buy moto, want Toyota Corolla. My feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lucky Bona. Now some more to remake could have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Timbani at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Maybe another time, maybe another life. You will be my wife and we'll get it right. Young cast, last. Now everybody go chop breakfast. Have to say bye-bye, yo. Bye-bye, yo. To the love of my life. My ayo. Don't cry, yo. I need to go and shayo. 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 I need to go
Yes. That, of course, was the wonderful Burna Boy. Last.
Yeah, man.
And he
good.
was here last just the other day ago.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Amazing.
Wednesday?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant up there in King's Cross. Love it.
Out there in the old King's Cross has got really bougie now and really trendy, isn't it?
And it. And
I remember when it was roughneck. Do you remember around the back of King's Cross?
prostitutes and raves.
Do you know how many times I got approached by men?
Oh,
in my day,
interesting.
I was like
Yeah.
really young, in my early 20s or whatever, standing there not dressed in any way, like in baggy jeans and whatever else. And like when I was going to uni, I was always getting accosted. I'd be like, look, there's all the whores over there. Why are you coming to me? They're all wearing short skirts going, business. And I'm just standing waiting at the bus stop.
Hilarious. You could have made a lot of money.
I could have made a lot of money. I was young and pretty back then as well,
There you
so I
go.
could have made money. But
There
anyway,
you go.
it's all good.
It's
King's
all
Cross
good.
is proper bougie.
Yeah.
In fact, they've got this really nice Mexican place in the back somewhere in one of their little bougie restaurants.
Yeah.
And they've got the greatest zero alcohol beer.
Wow.
Yeah, so
There's such a thing.
there is. It's delish. I actually love zero alcohol beer now.
Oh, okay. Brilliant.
And the zero alcohol beer in Germany was amazing.
Was it?
They had some
Yeah.
delicious beer, yeah.
Mm.
And the white asparagus was the
Ooh.
most delicious asparagus I've ever tasted. And
like
it's
that.
very seasonal.
Yeah.
And they only, and you know, we were talking about this in my workshop, which I will come on to later to obviously talk about the workshop I'm doing, the final and the 3 next week. But we were talking about sustainability and what we eat.
Yeah.
And you know that thing we should eat seasonally.
Yeah.
Well, the Germans were really good at that,
Uh-huh.
particularly in this small town of Mainz where I was. and the white asparagus season is very limited. And during that season, they have loads of things. They make soups and salads and all sorts of things with it, dishes. But they're very clear that when it's over, it's over. They don't try to then import it.
Yeah.
And I
okay.
mean, that's actually the way we should actually be going. We should really try to eat as many seasonal things as possible. And even
Yeah.
if we're importing,
Yeah.
we should try and only eat things when they're actually in season, wherever they're coming from, rather
Yeah.
than expecting them to grow out of season to
Yeah.
suit our capitalist desires.
You know that one, polytunnels and all the rest of it, yeah?
Yeah, so yeah.
Interesting.
And oh my God, the potatoes. I mean, there's a reason why we associate Germans with potatoes, isn't it? But
Yeah, I
their
guess so.
potatoes, I'd forgotten how delicious.
Mm.
I mean, oh my God, they were delicious.
Amazing.
Schmeckt gut, Kartoffel.
Well, there you go. There you go. It sounds like a disease.
Yeah, that disease was a good disease.
Yeah, it tasted good, man. Tasted real good.
So what have you been up to, Junior Tomlin?
Yes, Junior in the
Mr.
house.
Salvador
Yeah,
Dali
yeah,
of
yeah,
Rave.
yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
Hello there. Am I on?
You're on, darling.
Yes, you
you're
are.
on.
We can hear you. My ears
You
popped.
Nothing much really. Just the usual thing about, looking for more work, waiting for things to drop. At the moment, they're just like levitating in the air.
Okay.
So he's basically come on to promote himself, try and get work from Portobello Radio.
Why not? Why not? Why not? That's what we're here for.
Self-advertising, mate.
Yeah, man.
Self-advertising.
Yeah, and apart from that, doing the gardening at the secret garden, or the not so
secret garden. Yeah.
Where's this? Are we talking about Robert's place? Or not?
No, our place.
Labra Grove.
Oh, yeah, in the back of Labra Grove.
Well, no, you can't tell everybody because it's
No,
secret,
we just
right?
said in the back of Labra Grove. We didn't say exactly where.
Oh.
It's a not-so-secret
Not
garden.
so secret.
But we've come on and spoken about it before, and I think we've baited out where it is, haven't we, Junior?
Yeah.
Have you? There you go.
But
Yeah.
people
There
won't
you go.
always remember. But yes, it's a
Yeah, but-
project we've been on for a good few years.
Okay.
Yes, and it's a nice project.
Yeah.
It's a lovely project.
It really is.
And Junior's been getting really fit and muscular because of it, haven't you, Junior?
Yes.
You've been brocking up stones and brocking up rock and breaking up ting and everything.
Oh, I've lost a stone and a half. I'm more trim than I was, like, say, 8 months ago.
Yes,
Oh,
the,
there you
the, the
go.
man boobs are getting smaller.
The moves.
Man boobs.
Man boobs are
Man
getting
should
away.
never have boobs.
Well, I don't know. You're about cup C now, aren't you?
Oh, God, no. At least I'm not a double D or triple D.
Yeah,
or
you know
whatever.
it.
Yeah, when you get past the D's, then you're in trouble, mate.
Oh no! As long as you don't drink too much beer, then I think, as far as
Yeah.
blokes are concerned, then the midriff
Anyway.
stays all right.
I think D stands for delicious, don't you think?
I reckon you're
Double
right.
delicious.
So absolutely right. You know.
Well,
that.
as long as your woman's happy, that's all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
counts, Junior.
Yeah, you know
And
that.
as long as you're healthy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been enjoying gardening. I must
Good.
admit, I've been away a bit, so I've missed quite a bit. But
Yeah.
I do love digging and planting.
Oh, nice, nice.
I've been
good.
doing a bit more digging and more clearing up here with Portia.
Oh, she got you involved in the other gardening as well.
Yes.
That's the kale field. Kyle field?
Yeah, Kelfield.
Kelfield
yeah,
project,
I
yeah.
planted that Kelfield. Yeah, they had a what's that thing called again? A barbecue about like 2 Saturdays ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, that was quite nice.
Was the
Nice.
food good?
Huh?
Was the food good?
Yes, it was a barbecue type food.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, righteous Ital food, but
Oh.
No, okay, chicken wings and stuff.
no chicken. There was some chicken wings, but there was
Yeah.
a lot of burgers and sausage and things like
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
proper
alright.
barbecue.
And bread.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Nice. And of course, reminding people out there, Portia is our local councillor out there
Yes,
in
she is. St. Helens.
St. Helens Ward. Yeah, well done.
And she's the only African Caribbean councillor in the entire borough.
Serious?
Yeah, there's no other.
There's no other.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
how
she's
weird.
the only African Caribbean
How weird.
and female councillor. There aren't any African Caribbean male councillors.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Why not?
Wow. That's a
Why
bit
is
weird,
that?
Well, you'll go
Yeah.
stand.
Yeah, well, go for it. Go on, Junior.
I mean, you know, there's not
Would
much
they like
choice.
my policies though? Would they
There's
like my
not
policies?
much choices.
What you on
You've got
about?
the choice of the Tories, Labour,
Yeah.
kill Keir Starmer,
Yeah.
and the Green Party, I suppose. Lib Dems.
I reckon.
Oh no, not the Lib Dems. There's-
Junior for president, right?
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
mean,
Right.
you could start your own party, the
President
Independent Junior, the Independent Salvador Dali of Rave Party.
Oh, I like this.
I think people, the Rave
like this.
Party,
Yeah, or
The rave
or
the
Party.
Rave Party. I
The
think
rave
you
party. Yeah,
definitely
there
get
you
in
go.
with that.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think we need a rave party.
how about the Independent Tea Party?
No, we don't like tea. Rave.
No, but
rave,
that's after
yeah.
my name, Tomlin. Tea.
No. I think rave. I think if you talk about rave, I think you'll get the votes.
I reckon.
I think people
I
want to
reckon.
rave.
I was
Yeah.
known
I
as the
reckon.
jump up party.
Yes.
Yeah, jump up would be another good one. What do you reckon?
You know that. You know that. Wicked. Absolutely wicked. My ex is in the box, mate. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Apart from that, Junior, you up to anything else that's fun?
Yeah, go on, tell them. What are you going to be doing very shortly?
Soon going on holiday, so that's nice.
Oh, nice. Nice. Good one.
And
You've really made that low key.
yeah, if you tell everybody,
Okay, fair enough.
don't.
Maybe robbing your gates.
Yeah, don't give them the dates.
Well, remember what happened to Ian Wright?
Oh, yeah.
He was out, World Cup, on the mic,
Yeah.
doing his thing, while some people were robbing his house because
Yeah.
they knew exactly where he
was. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's a good point, actually, Junior. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're going on holiday anyway.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing if you get a suntan.
Yeah.
What?
You've been a couple of shades dark.
You're going to come back bleak, like a nice dark chocolate.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So you got a track?
Yeah, I
After
guess
all
I
of that?
have. Yeah, man.
After me assaulting Junior verbally.
In it.
Well, he knows what he's going to get when he comes on here on a Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm here. Come on. In fact, you know what you're going to get as well. So.
Well, we all do. We all do.
Exactly.
You know that one.
There's
you know
no
that one.
surprises
As they say,
here.
stiff upper lip, chum.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stiff upper lip.
Absolutely. This Saturday is Nice House on Portobello, which is our season of house music DJs, of which we got the most incredible PJ, the DJ, who's going to be playing up there. He's a regular at Sancho Panza. Campo Sancho is not this weekend, but next weekend, if you guys are interested in that one as well. He played me a fantastic, and indeed it's on his mix on Saturday night, a fantastic re-edit of the most amazing Yellow Man Zunga 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 Zang. I haven't managed to download that re-edit yet, but I'm going to drop it to you now. I'm going to drop you the original.
When you see if this rhythm you have a patch, Yellow Man made it. And you see after me done made it, me set it. Zungo zungo go zungo zen. Zungo zungo go zungo zen. Say if you have a paper, you must have a pen. And if you have a start, you must have a end. Say 5 plus 5, it equal to 10. And if you have goat, you put them in a pen. And if you have a rooster, you must have a hen. Now zungo zungo go zungo zen. Zungo zungo go zungo zen. Jump for happiness and jump for joy. You know fi call Yellow Man no boy. Lady and they used to take fit tire. Brave guy lord them call him child. You know fi call Yellow Man no boy. You know fi call John no boy. You know fi take iron knife boy. Zungo zungo go zungo zeng. Watch it. Zungo zungo go zungo zeng. Catch it. Zungo zungo go zungo zeng. Car 00119. Cause Yellow Man make you feel so fine. Me chat and me lyric, me chat them in a rhyme. Me nah eat like me full up a rhyme. Cause Yellow Man him nah commit no crime. Cause zungo zungo go zungo zen. Zungo zungo go zungo zen. Hey, go shumpen, go shumpen. Hey, go shumpen, go shumpen. Say if you have a start, you must have a end. Say if you have a paper, you pass me the pen. But tell your Yellow Man have too much girlfriend. Can't no for them matter, but me not have no girlfriend. You a idiot, boy, me have 110. Say all of them have yellow children. And all of them have yellow children. Some live a Kingston, and don't have me a pen. None of them ask me, oh, me have enough girlfriend. True, arguments, I have enough arguments, Lord. Arguments, I have enough arguments. Me enter in the house of Parliament. Prime Minister and his wife have to keep silent. A true Yellow Man, a chat intelligent. They put me in the court, the judge say you're innocent. True, argument, I have enough argument. Sanja should have be me girlfriend. Hey, Lady Anne should have be me girlfriend. Make a zungo zungo go zungo zen. Hey, you know fi jump fi happy or joy. You know fi call Yellow Man no boy. Nobody take John fi toy. Me brother Lord them call him you right. Zungo zungo go zungo zen. Watch it. Zungo zungo go zungo zen. You let go violence. You smoke ice shen. You deal with violence. You go down silence. But tell the Yellow Man come fi tell them again. You live a Kingston or you live a Maypen. Say if you have a rooster, you must have a hen. And if you have a start, you must have a hen. But watch yellow man come fi rap them again, Lord. Zungo, zungo, go zungo, zeng. Watch it. Zungo, zungo, go zungo, zeng. Hey, jump fi happiness and jump fi joy. You know fi take the yellow man fi boy. You know fi take the yellow man fi toy. Zungo, zungo, go zungo, zeng. Watch it. Zungo, zungo, go zungo, zeng. Hey, kushung peng, kushushung peng. But in your yellow voice it sound like FM. The other rest of voice sound like AM. But in your yellow man come fi rock them again. You coulda live a Kingston, Moby or me a pen car. Zungo, zungo, go zungo, zeng. Hey, zungo, zungo, go zungo, zeng. Hey, no fi call yellow man, no boy. You fi jump fi happiness and jump fi joy. Zungo, zungo, go zungo, zeng. Cause yellow man have enough girlfriend. Cause watch a man me come fi tell them again. Cause yellow man come fi mash them again, Lord.
Yes. This was Yellow Man. Yellow Man back in the day. Do you remember when dancehall was...
Zunga, zung, zunga, zunga, zang.
Dancehall was dancehall.
Zunga, zung, zunga,
Wasn't it?
zunga. Yeah, I mean, him and Ika Mouse.
Ika
The
Mouse.
things they used to come out with.
Ganja smuggling.
Yeah, but I love the thing that people would just make up words. That's a real Jamaican thing, isn't it? You just
Innit?
make up
Make
words.
up a word,
And then
yeah.
everybody's singing it.
Yeah.
I mean, we all
Yeah.
sing zunga,
Yeah,
zunga.
yeah,
I mean, what
yeah,
does
yeah.
zunga... In fact, the Jamaicans in the room, Junior doesn't know. Do you know, my brother, what zunga, 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 jazang means?
Oh, here we go.
Come on,
Here we go.
tell us, tell us.
We got Mecca in the house.
Come on, Mecca. Huh?
To be Jamaican for me to translate.
That's well, he's a Jamaican because he don't know what it means.
Go on.
I've been back for 20 years, so in other words, I don't know.
Oh. But those in my day, in my mind, those were like the Halcyon days of dancehall.
Oh,
You
I
know,
loved it.
It was that those times were brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And then the London influence sneaking in there as well. You
But
know,
I
the whole
love
thing
when
was
it
just
got
brilliant.
really fast with like
Brilliant.
Papa Levy. Me God, me King,
Me
me Novia, me inspire me to be a my charter.
Yeah.
With my
Smiley-
sweetie by
Smiley
Granny
culture.
Amplifier. Yeah, and Smiley with
Smiley
Cockney
culture and
translator.
Asher Senator.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
of that. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
I think
yes, you
actually
know
that made it as well. That was a proper vibes. But yeah,
It was.
I love the old school stuff.
Wasn't it cool? Wasn't
Yes,
it cool? Yeah,
yes.
man. Including this wonderful tune.
Yeah, it makes me want to play more.
Yes, you know that. You know that. Well, Carnival comes soon. You know that.
Carnival comes
comes
soon.
You know it.
It does. It will indeed.
Yes, yes, indeed. Wicked. Absolutely wicked. So I was hoping to get Margarita up on the ones and twos, but she seems to have disappeared. Totally.
Well, let me give you a quick review then of this amazing, I mean, like seriously off the scale production that I went to last Saturday at the lovely Acola Theatre in Dalston.
Okay.
It's called 5460 Africa. It's by my brother. He's an amazing director. His name is Femi El Fuwoju Jr.
Okay.
We met many years ago in the Gambia, and at the
Yeah.
time he was talking about doing a production based on his visits to 54 African countries and going to barbershops and the conversations and what happened. So he produced this, he conceived it and directed it. And I mean, honestly, it's off the scale. If you ever get a chance to see this, the music, the presentation, and basically the way he's written it is there's a group of 11 African people from different parts of Africa, and Mama Africa, played by an amazing actress whose name I can't remember, but she's very familiar to me. I should have looked it up. She basically tasked these 11 people to go to different parts of Africa and come back and bring back proof that Africa is, you know, is worth celebrating and not burying. So it starts with a grave, not a grave, a coffin with a Pan-African flag on the top of it. And the question is is Africa worth saving? And they go to these different parts of Africa and they play music and they have talks and there's dancing, there's South African music, there's, and they end, the last place they visit is the Gambia, which is where Femi and myself and Khadija and all of us met for that Mboka.
Oh, wow.
So it was really amazing. And just a big shout out to my brother and to all the cast who are off the scale phenomenal. And I hope that it gets to be shown again because that is theatre. That is a production worth seeing.
Nice. And what's the venue like?
Cola Theatre is very small.
Yeah.
And what he managed to do with it was amazing. Like he had drummers up in one corner.
Yeah.
He had people with various instruments in the other corners. So they're sitting in and amongst the audience.
Okay.
And it's interesting because sometimes when you have a small venue and the production is almost interactive with the audience because the audience are sat next to the actors, that's kind of like what Penny's done here.
Yes, in the round we call that.
Yeah, sometimes it's almost better than when it's in a bigger venue and they're more divorced. But then the thing about having it in a bigger venue is more people would get to see it.
Yeah.
And it would, and obviously in terms
well,
of...
you say that, Penny took her wonderful play, which was very bijou and snuggly down here at the Muse Gallery, up to the Playground Theatre, which is quite vast in comparison. And she managed to work out a very similar kind of setup, whereby there was no actual physical stage, and everybody's chairs were tiered up away from one central pathway, if you like, and that's where the actors all ran on and off up and down this central pathway doing their scenes.
Yeah, but Arcola is much bigger than this.
Yeah.
Arcola is probably closer in size to the playground's quite vast, but actually, it would be closer to that size than this size.
Okay.
So I suppose the next stage up for them would be a much bigger theatre.
Yeah, man.
I suppose they could probably do a similar thing. You're right. If the production team know how to lay it out and make it and bring that vibe, they would.
Yeah, and the actors don't mind working so closely with the audience.
But that's part of the genius of it.
Yeah,
and that's part of the energy. So but it's an amazing production. And I do hope he does it again. And I hope lots more people get to see it. It was the final night I managed to get a ticket to go.
Well done.
And I had a great seat as well, so I could look right over.
Good blaguage.
I mean, it was just so brilliant, everything about. There's a bit after the second half where people, the actors are just behaving like, in the marketplace where they're selling sunglasses and somebody's got mangoes, and it was just amazing. It was brilliant. He really did take that experience of being in different parts of Africa and really put it into this production.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And the
man.
music, they sing So Shola. Which is, in fact, I'll play that before the end of the show, which is that South African song, and it's such a beautiful song, and the way they did it. Anyway, excellent.
Sounds good, man. Sounds really good. Love it. Absolutely superb. So yeah, man. So I'm not going to be able to chat to her. I'm not going to be able to do that one. I don't know whether Rosebud's coming in. What do you reckon?
She's supposed to be coming in at around 5:30. So why don't I put that track on?
Yeah.
And
we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
Marvelous.
Let me think which version. We'll go with this one.
Awuqhamuka kancane namhlanje ngihamba namambazo madoda ngithi khuphuka babashabalala khuphuka mshemshabalala khona phansi kwaZulu Natal esabuya khona thina kwaZulu Natal sasiphiwe njengoba lenkosi ushaka yadabwa khona kwaZulu Natal khuphukani bafana bamabhazo enyama ngephesha kwebandla vele umhlaba sokwaba wenu yabaleka Shabalala bafana bamambaza ngenkuza uthuka kanhlana mthwesephuza ngezansi hambani bafana nobalolonyulane futhi malisekhona niwelidlandle maqede zanizonke izizwe banika ufisho omquka nakuya nawe ekhaya South Africa
Yes, Amandla. Viva South Africa.
Well, there you go, Amandla.
Or Azania, as we prefer to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is a very well-known classic South African song that was sung a lot during the anti-apartheid, during the freedom movement in Azania, as us Pan-Africanists call it, or South Africa as most people call it.
Yeah.
And it was made popular globally by Lady Smith Black Mambaza.
Brilliant.
But that was also, a rendition of that was included in this wonderful 5460 Africa.
Love it.
By my wonderful brother.
Amazing.
Femi.
Absolutely amazing.
So yeah, so there you go, a little review thrown in.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. If you guys are out east, that's the Dalston Theatre's called...
Yeah, the Akola.
Akola. The Akola
Theatre. Really nice little theatre.
Yeah, man. Check it out. It's good fun, and they've got some great events.
Yeah, it just reminds me how great it is to go and see a live production, and particularly when it is music, based, and there's it just makes it phenomenal.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no.
So yeah, we are expecting the young Rosebud to pop in and tell us about her new track, but I think she said 5:30, so
yeah, man.
We got a little bit
shortly.
more time. Yes.
Yeah, you know. Any other events going off in the area over this coming weekend? Because I must confess, I was obviously concentrating on other bits and bobs. You know, our event last Saturday and our event next Sunday. So I've missed out. I skipped this weekend entirely because this is supposed to be my weekend off.
Are you allowed a weekend off, Greg?
Well, probably not.
I'm not sure. I mean, I'll mention quickly then while we're filling the gap, while you're looking to see what's on. I will be doing the third and final of my fruit workshops next Wednesday afternoon in the Secret Garden.
Yeah.
And it is on between 5 and 7. On between 5 and 7, and it involves the soursop. So the idea is that I've been doing 3 workshops. The first was on tamarind. Last week it was on papaya. And like I say, this Wednesday it's soursop. And the idea is that you get a chance to taste the fruit and also talk about it.
Okay.
You get some ideas about its history, how it got here, what you can do with the seeds, if they've got health benefits, and some recipes are given. And we have a conversation about biodiversity, around sustainability and the importation of food from the global south, and how we eat, what we eat, all this sort of thing. And it's a gathering, and we make things.
Amazing.
So there's a little element where I've encouraged people to make little sort of like, well, in Trinidad, with the tamarind seeds, we collect them and we make bean bags.
Okay.
So I got people to cut out little tamarind-shaped things, and we've got fabric, recycled fabric, and you make things. We did the same with the papaya, so they made little papayas, and we'll be making some little soursops.
Oh, sounds great.
Soursopies.
Soppy.
Sopai.
Indeed. Yeah, soppy.
So, yes, the information will be available on Instagram, and if you want to know more, if you go on to Energy Garden, the Energy Garden website, which I will give you before we finish here, then you will get information on how to sign up as well.
Amazing
they're free
balls.
and they're fun.
Doesn't it? Sounds great. Absolutely great.
And Rosebud is on her way. She said she's going to be 5 minutes late.
There you go. There you go.
She's on
All good.
a little bit of that Maasai
good.
time.
Yeah, OVS, as far as that's concerned.
OVS.
Renegade Theatre. What was her name? I'm trying to remember the name of the lovely woman who from Renegade Theatre. The Renegade Theatre are not only a theatre company that does it within the community, it's often about...
that's Natasha.
Thank you, Natasha.
Oh, Natasha, our lovely Natasha. What's her surname?
Yeah, gone.
Yes. Tell us about
Renegade
Renegade
Theatre
Theatre, what they're
basically have
doing.
got an event going on this Saturday rather, the 19th of July. Of course, yeah, it's the 18th today. Wow. Yeah, man, this Saturday, the 19th of July, called Lonely Child. And it's basically one of their fabulous theatrical productions where anybody can turn up and get involved. It says, kids can be scary and funny. They turn into ominous zombies and easily as part of our... As easily as for a part
Landridge.
Landridge, well done.
Landridge.
Natasha Landridge.
Oh,
yeah, part of our latest theatre piece, Lonely Child, being performed this Saturday, the 19th of July, at the Venture Centre. So that's 103 Warnington Road in deepest, darkest North Kensington. So
Yeah, and
man,
of course
that's
Natasha, along with our lovely... Oh my God, honestly.
we're having Alzheimer's moments.
We
aren't
really are, aren't we?
We are forgetting everything.
The,
We're forgetting everything.
they have been doing a lot of work on the Warlington Green Estate.
Oh, yeah.
And they were involved in saving the trees along with Junior and I.
Yeah, man.
And who else? The wonderful Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a few of us were down there actually trying to defend the trees.
Good.
And so she has done a lot of work around that estate. So I believe that the Venture Centre would be a really prime place for her to be bringing this production to life, because it is originally part of the now waning Warlington estate.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Is it waning?
Well, I mean, most of it's not there anymore, is it? I mean, it's been knocked down and reconfigured. I mean, is it really... I suppose the question is it really the Warlington estate?
Well, I guess so, yes, ultimately.
I mean, I'm not really sure what it is now. What do we call it?
I don't know.
Exactly. It's a new estate, isn't it?
Yeah, is it? Have they come up with a new name that's crap?
Well, I don't even know what I mean, I don't even know if it has a name anymore. That's the other thing.
Ah, there you go.
I mean, it's not far from you, Mr. Tomlin. What do you know about the new... Has it got a name now, this estate that's been knocked down and rebuilt?
Portobello Green.
Is
that what it's called? The Portobello Green?
The one
off Goulburn Road.
Yeah, what is it called now?
I think you're right. It's
Goulburn Road.
Is it?
Yeah, the Warnington estate that we were fighting to defend the trees on.
Oh, yes,
most of it's been knocked down. What is it now called?
That I don't know.
It's got like probably some stupid Ponzi name like Portobello Village.
Oh, Portobello Ponce.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
So I don't know. It's a bit it's a bit sad really. But anyway,
There you go.
Renegade Theatre do amazing work with children, so it should be a great production.
Don't they? Exactly. It's going to be good fun, really, really good fun. Can't find much else on apart from Ravenscourt Park have got a family day going on Saturday as well, so get yourself down there if you're in that area, if you're a bit north of us.
There is a thing coming up, but it's all the way in like the Ritz in Brixton.
Oh yeah.
By remember Freestyle.
Oh, when's that?
Yeah, that's Afrobeat, reggae, and rare groove.
And when is that?
I think it could be tomorrow or today, or it could be next week Friday.
Really? I thought it was. Have we got another one coming up?
I think so.
Oh, because there was one just before I left on the 20th.
There's one coming up on the 17th, isn't it?
Ah. Okay, I thought it was every two. I thought it was every 2 months.
Yeah,
I didn't even realise.
Yeah, unless that is in August.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be in August. I think it's every 2 weeks. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
On something a bit more local, Stable Way consultation is kicking off. Have you heard about this one in the Westway Trust?
Yeah, what are they doing? They're looking at...
well, I guess they've got a bit of funding they can throw in there. So they're going to, up until the 4th of August, they are consulting on what we want to go in under the Westway at that particular area where the old stable used to be, and a bit further back towards the sports centre. There's sort of a bit of a void around where the climbing walls are, etc., etc. That's the kind of area. Westway.org/stableway, STABLEWAY.
So I gather it's not going to be stables anymore.
No, Ovs not. They're obviously moving that bit on, aren't they?
Well, it's really sad because myself and Joe, we worked so hard with Sarah. We got to the point where we were about to really get them, the old guard at Westway Trust, into giving us a 7-year lease, and then I don't know what happened, so yeah. And then we actually nearly got to that point. We were very, very close to that. We'd done a business plan and everything, and then it all seemed to fall apart.
The rug was pulled out from underneath it.
Aww.
Yeah, which is sad because maybe it could have been a stable, But anyway, such is life. There's lots of missed opportunities.
Next Door Records on Uxbridge Road. It's just literally next door to the Bush Hall, if you know whereabouts that is, in Shepherd's Bush. There is the most amazing Charlie Night Doctor performing with the Top Banana hi-fi sound system. That's going to be really, really good fun, and that is going off on the 13th of the 7th. We've missed that one. Yeah, so then the next event is on the 27th of the 7th, which is next Sunday, I think. Yeah, man. Have I got? Oh, yeah, 2 till 7 p.m. Next Door Records. So yeah, that's quite fun. And Charlie Night Doctor is one of our original heroes from around here. So you need to go and check him out. And the Top Banana Hi-Fi is a great local sound system as well. So check that out if you are in the area next weekend. Also going on next Sunday, of course, is the Artists for Gaza gig, which I keep on mentioning, but I'm going to keep on mentioning it until it's done. So get yourself some tickets for that. I think the last few tickets are still on sale, and you will love it if you manage to turn up. The last few events have been spectacular, off the scale, memorable, and once in a lifetime. So if you fancy getting involved, then pop on down there. It's going to be great. It's going to be really good fun. Really, really good fun. Wow. So yeah, I guess, unlike last weekend, which was full of activities, even the Wireless Festival was on last weekend in Finsbury Park, of which they had some amazing lineup, didn't they?
I don't know. Yeah.
You were watching theatre in Dalston at the time.
Yeah, I was kind of tied up. I had a lot on that Saturday. I had I supported this event for Burkina Faso.
Oh,
yeah.
Ibrahim Traoré.
Ibrahim Traoré. He is the man. He is the man.
Apparently.
Yeah. He is literally. He's
ripping
walking
it
in the
up.
spirit of our wonderful Sankara, Thomas Sankara. He's lifting Africa, kicking out them bloody white settlers. On y va, vas-y, French.
Getting rid of the French.
Enculé. We don't want you anymore. So he's doing what we should have been doing decades ago. He's really taking Africa back. So we're all behind him.
Yeah, okay.
So we had an amazing meeting where we had
piece
some
at a
people
time.
from Burkina talking about what's going on there, giving us an update, because many of us want to go there this year to support our brother. They're also...
You're just looking for another holiday, aren't you?
No, we want to go and get citizenship. I mean, I really at some point want to acquire citizenship of an African nation that's standing on its feet and being what we should be, and then burn this fucking American passport that I have the misfortune of carrying.
Well, there you go.
So
there you go.
I trade it. I'll get my, I'll be very happy to travel the world with a Trini passport and a West African passport.
Yeah, you know.
I will have reclaimed my ancestral heritage. Get rid of these bloody settler colonial passports.
Well, there you go. There you
So
go.
yeah, Ibrahim.
Ibrahim!
What you look like. We had the pleasure of interviewing Gary Crowley on Portobello Radio, if you know
Gary
who he is.
Crowley?
Yeah, man.
Well, that's a name from the past.
Isn't it?
Isn't it? Well, he's still going. He's a wonderful
What
chap.
was he doing?
He's a radio DJ.
Oh, yes.
Often worked with it, where he was quite big at the end of the punk era.
Yes.
so-
She's here. In fact, she's not even. She's actually not even really that late.
No.
Well, where's that Maasai time and Zulu time going
Rosebud
there?
in the house.
African sister.
Yeah,
Why are you
man.
so early?
Gary Crowley's bestest tune that he thoroughly enjoyed and kicked the show off with was this one. So I'm going to play you this in anticipation of the repeat of that London Calling show with Louise Raw and Robin Banks, all about the Clash, and indeed featuring our fantastic Gary Crowley. He kicked off with this one.
And he's still around.
Yeah, man, he's brilliant.
What's the sense in sharing this one and only life? Ending up just another lost and lonely wife. You count up the years and they will be filled with tears.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we've got the
man,
lovely
yeah.
Rosebud, my
We
sister
have.
in the house, matching
is-
hair and matching dress.
Yeah, man. Oh,
Put the mic in front of you now, girl.
Switch the mic on. Is
That's
it
the
on?
one.
Yeah,
Better.
had to be done. Got to be done.
Brilliant.
So how are
Absolutely
you,
brilliant.
Rose?
I am. I'm here. I'm enjoying the sunshine.
I was just about to ask you, are you enjoying the sunshine?
Yeah, the sunshine's been quite nice. And
You're not one of those people that's melting.
melting only when I sit in my car.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I have to pull the windows, and then I need to drive because
You have
to
to
get the
drive.
breeze. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody was telling me that, like, she was just like, you know what, I just can't be bothered to drive. It's just too hot.
Oh yeah, I was driving all yesterday. I did like vet hospital and hospital visits with family yesterday. I'm shattered. So hot. It was so hot, so hard. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I've been having a great week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you seen or done anything? You heard that Burner Boy and Kes were down at King's Cross the other day?
Oh, were they at King's Cross? Was that with what's his name? That AG.
I don't know who AG is.
DJ AG, because he's normally in King's Cross.
Oh, yes, it was him, yeah, because
Yeah.
Sharifa, remember, if it wasn't for her, I would have never heard of him, but yes,
Yeah.
that was it, yeah.
But yeah, no, one of my friends, he's a local photographer. I think he was filming that down there. He's always up there. Josh Daniels, our local photographer. He sees Popcorn and Vibes Cartel he's with last week.
Yeah, no,
Vibes who was headlined the Wireless Festival in Finsbury Park, no?
Yeah.
My youngest daughter, at the beginning of the month, flew to Frankfurt to see Kendrick Lamar one night, and then took a train across to Köln to see Vibes Cartel. Did not sleep for like 2 days. Just like raving.
Hardcore.
She's having a great life, isn't
Yeah,
it?
young people. The youth them.
Yeah, she's living her best life. She knows what she wants to do.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, Kendrick Lamar and Vibes Cartel. Wow. Okay.
Why
Those
not?
are like big name artists.
Why not?
you know.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I think they're all doing well. I mean, big up to Vibes, because he was last year. He was just coming out of prison at this time.
That's exactly
so
why
now
he's doing the rounds, isn't
He's
it?
doing the rounds.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
So you're doing the rounds. Tell us about your track.
Yes, so I released my new song Shadow Walker on the 30th of, the last day of last month.
Yeah.
And it's got about 40,000 views on YouTube.
Nice.
I haven't checked, to be honest. Someone said that to me 2 days ago, and when I checked, it was on 20,000 like 2 days ago. So who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Yes.
Actually, that young man who just walked past said it was 40,000.
There you go. There you go.
So yeah, so that's got 40,000. I've got some really good responses. People really do like the track. It's a new sound, so I think people are just adjusting some of the DJs, because it's got a trap bass, but it's R&B, and it's got a pop sound with a dark element to it. So
That's a very good description. Pop sound with a dark element to it.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. We like
Yeah.
it. We like
Yeah.
it a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shall we play the track?
Oh yeah. What you
I
into?
think we ought
Yeah?
to play the track.
Yeah.
I mean, after
Yeah.
that description.
Yeah. If Rosebud is up for it.
Yep.
Oh
put it
yes,
on.
please play Shadow Walker.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So live and direct in the house, in Ardy House.
Portobello Radio.
Portobello Radio. Yeah, man.
Let's go.
Let's see if we can turn that up a bit so you've got a little bit of background coming in. Is that too much or is that all right? Yeah. Does that work? Yeah, cool. Lovely. All right. Well, hopefully I'm not going to get too much feedback. Rosebud singing.
I don't think you're doing a live PA.
Are you not? Right.
No,
okay,
no. She's just
all
playing
right.
the track. Sorry.
All right. Let's just play that track. Run the track, Gregsy.
Run the track. Run the track.
the track, Gregsy. Here you go.
He's a shadow walker, baby. It's like he's sent here to delay me. He is a beast, that's what they say to me. But I'm an earth walker, feel me. I'm an earth walker. I'm an earth walker. I'm that earth walker, baby. 'Cause I'm an earth walker. See she can run a marathon. Don't think I'll be a victim. Fall on your domino. I see you got to go. Sunlight is shadow walking, the moonlight is shadow talking. I didn't walk in my way if you're constantly. I see you whipping in the shadow. I see you whipping in the shadow. He's a shadow walker, baby. It's like he's sent here to delay. He is a beast, that's what they say to me. But I'm an earth walker, feel me. I'm an earth walker. I'm an earth walker. I'm that earth walker, baby. 'Cause I'm an earth walker.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, that's all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, she's a shadow walker, and some of them is a she's an earth walker, and some of them is a shadow walker.
Yeah, man. Amazing, Rosebud. Absolutely amazing. You recorded all of that over here in jolly old England?
Did you put them
in
on?
my
Yeah,
house.
that's better. Yeah.
That's yeah. I did it all. I got it mixed and mastered at studio, but I had recorded it, wrote it, built the beat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's a
Brilliant.
one-woman package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And an earth walker.
And an earth walker.
And an earth walker. That is correct. Yes.
Do you play any instruments?
I do play the piano, play keyboard.
I've seen her play the piano
Yeah.
Nice.
and heard it as well, so
Nice.
I can vouch for that. She's not making the top.
Yeah.
Good. And who does your rhythm patterns?
I do. I made the whole thing. Yeah.
The whole thing all on your Jaxie.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. I used to rough out rhythm patterns, but then I get a mate who's a drummer in to then tidy it up and make it, give it the quantize.
Give it
the shuffle that was required,
Yeah, because drum patterns are something that you want to make sure it kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was super important. Super important.
Yeah.
Drum and the bass.
Yeah.
Was what
Yeah,
drives the
yeah.
track.
Is that why they call it drum and bass?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess. That's one of the
Well, that's
reasons
drum
it
and
came
bass
from there.
music, isn't it? But like, yeah, drum and bass is quite important. The bass is important.
Yeah.
And I thought a trap bass because I didn't feel it was soft. I didn't want it to be too soft.
Yeah, okay.
You wanted, what was that? That was the dark overtone that you wanted.
What, the trap? I think the trap, yeah, because trap is a bit dark, innit?
Yeah.
So trap music's a bit dark. Those young, a lot of like that type of generation of music and that they've got like the context though is normally quite dark in trap, but it's softer in like lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So will we be seeing more of the shadow walking and dark walking dynasty?
Yes. Yeah, I've got t-shirts, I've got dress.
Oh yeah.
I've got jumpers.
Nice.
You bought a whole load of merch as well.
Yeah, I've created some merchandise. It will be up by next week. I've kind of taken my time. I've also got a record that people can buy as well.
Like a vinyl?
Vinyl, yeah. You can
Oh
buy
my
vinyl.
God. Okay.
Yeah, so...
Of that same track?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, with the instrumental.
Nice. On the
Yeah.
B-side?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to have that up like Monday. I've just been taking my time because marketing, I feel, you know what, you can take your time a bit more.
Of course.
Because it's like, it takes ages for loads of people to get the message. I mean, look at COVID.
Yeah.
Took us at least 6 months till they tried to wipe us out properly.
Well, okay. So, where can we get your tune and also the merchandise that goes with it?
Right, so you can, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook. Facebook, I've got more pictures. I haven't put any pictures up on Instagram yet, but it's Rosebud with 2 Ds, London.
Yeah.
Clothing. You'll find that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's on TikTok and yeah.
And are you bringing out anything else this summer, or is Earthwalker the only thing that we're going to be listening to?
Well, to be fair, I was meant to do a collaboration track that's coming out at some stage during the summer with Beanie G and another guy called Stardog, or Matry, we call him. I do have some other stuff I'm working on in the studio over the weekend, so we will see maybe September, maybe the end of August.
Nice. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything for Carnival? Are you going to be here?
Yes, I will probably be here.
Yeah.
More than likely. I don't know. They had a Carnival meeting yesterday. Do you know about it?
Well, no, it was a press launch.
Press launch, yeah.
Only certain people got invited.
Oh,
Greg
okay.
and other people.
Oh, yeah, I heard
other
there was
people
loads of
like me
food.
weren't invited, so, you know.
Well, you got to put yourself as the press, Isis. I'm sure you are. You just got to be bothered to...
No, only certain members of Portobello Radio got invited.
Your daughter got invited?
Yeah, I know. That's what I meant. You and certain other members got invited.
It was good. It was a press launch. It was a bit
Yeah.
shishi. You're right. There was free rum punch. Not that it was very strong, very sweet, but and there were canapes, if you like, being handed around, which was lovely. It was such a great atmosphere. Matthew gave the most heartfelt speech that I've ever heard him give. He was just brilliant, so passionate about it. And stating the obvious. Apparently LBC have been slating us this morning off the back of it. But I think apart from them, they're the only right-wing media that have
there's some real
commented.
effery going on because apparently the Metropolitan Police want to use face recognition technology at Carnival.
Well, it's been going on for a long time, face recognition.
Yeah, I know, but they're actually rolling it out as a specifically. I mean, it's
really?
Disgusting. Yeah.
Well, it's been going for about the last good 6
well,
or 7 years.
I just hope I hope they're using it at Glastonbury then.
Yeah, of course.
Are they?
Of course, I'm sure they are.
Are they
I'm
though?
sure they are. Yeah.
I think face recognition is kind of quite common these days, isn't it?
It is, but it's the way that they're gonna. Anyway.
The way I get the fact that the way that they're actually trying to say Carnival did it and
and
Carnival didn't do it.
But also, it's like last year. Okay, I was in Trinidad, and the day after Carnival, they spoke about a man that had been killed.
Yeah.
The man had been killed in Queensway, been found dead in Queensway. It was outside of the Carnival footprint. How dare you associate that with Carnival?
Well, there was a one up at Notting Hill Gate, wasn't there? And
yeah,
again,
but Notting Hill Gate,
Notting
Hill Gate's still in the footprint.
Is it?
Yeah. If something happens within the Carnival footprint, and you then insinuate that it has something to do with Carnival, fair enough. But you cannot attribute things that have happened outside of the Carnival footprint and try and blame Carnival. It's just disgusting. So
we've got to remember that sensationalism still sells newspapers and sells radio stations.
And especially when it's racism. Not a little bit of racism.
Oh, Diane Abbott. I'm fuming about Diane Abbott. I don't know if you are.
I know, it's disgusting.
That's another issue.
You know, so racism sells. But anyway, there you go.
Sensationalism sells, yeah, absolutely. So they needed to make a story out of it, and it was crap. Because all they wanted to do was promote the negative side of stuff, and actually what Matthew was chatting about yesterday and what we're all really discussing up at the Tabernacle was
the positive side.
Yeah, how wonderful it was and how unique it was in bringing all the different cultures together. We've now got a lot of Latin American sounds coming in as well as the Caribbean sounds. I mean, it is a global phenomena. And it's the most exciting thing in the world. And if you want to listen to the right-wing media, if you want to listen to LBC and the Sun newspaper and all of that rubbish, then carry on, and live in your bubble. But if you fancy enjoying life and getting out there and enjoying it with other people who love their music, then come down to Notting Hill.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a documentary before I left the house on Apple TV. It was called The Deaf Presidents.
Okay.
It was about the revolution of a university in America, the only deaf university that Abraham Lincoln had created for people who obviously had impaired hearing. Sorry, I didn't really like that word impaired by the end. I don't know why, but but they. Sound vibration, and for them to have a revolution, it was the sound, it was the rhythm, because it's like they can't hear, but they've got rhythm. Yeah. It's and the importance of, because I think sometimes people think, oh, why music? Why this? Oh, it's the devil's thing. All kinds of different concepts, right? Yeah. But people like deaf people who actually can't hear, but they can feel the vibration. It's important to them.
Really important.
I think people get caught up in so much different culture, and they don't really kind of understand that it affects so many different people.
Yeah, in different ways. Absolutely.
Yeah, different ways.
That's the wonderful thing about the human race is we're all very, very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, superb. Absolutely superb. Yeah. Love that. I loved your track.
That was really cool. Yeah. Really, really cool. Thank you for bringing it down. It's been good fun.
And thank
really,
you
really
for
good
coming
fun.
down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you for
And we
bringing
will
me down
hope
again.
that you'll be coming back soon with something else.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, keep us in the loop.
I will, as
Yeah.
I do. Local.
As you do.
West London vibes.
West London styly.
You know what I mean?
So
Love
what's
it.
happening on Portobello Radio this weekend, Gregsy?
This weekend, good one, seeing as we are pretty much at that time, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We've obviously got our fantastic lineup of DJs on Saturday and Sunday. Kicking off with a repeat of this show on Saturday afternoon at midday. After that, we've got the most amazing Janice V bringing us her second generation. After that, we've got the possibility of Jason Boone. We've got the possibility of Dougie, House of Vibes. We've got a few options there, which we haven't quite decided. Liam Chuka sent in a new original Soul Boy from Shepherd's Bush. Bless him, though. I've got a funny feeling that he is not in Shepherd's Bush at the moment. He is in Sunnier Climes, Lucky Sausage. Miss Walcott's Detention returns at 6 o'clock in the evening. And then we kick off with our Nice House on Portobello season, as we do every single month, with the most amazing Sam T. Richardson sending us in some anthemic house, as he likes to refer to it as. And then following him, PJ the DJ, I recorded that set with him on Wednesday evening, and so it's absolutely spectacular. It's a right old mix-up of Balearics versus a little bit of hip-hop. He's got everything in there. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And then Tal Cohen rounds the Nice House on Portobello season up with his most incredible sounds from wherever it is that he sends them in from. I can't even remember. Probably Great Portland Street, because that's where he hangs out a lot. Up at the Social. After that, I think we might have a couple of reggae shows. Last weekend, we played Natural High, the show he did for the Paris radio station that we ran a year or so ago. He sent another new one, a fresh one in for this week. So he'll be playing probably at probably at 11 o'clock at night, and Mecca is probably going to send in a new one, or will rerun one of his old ones, and that will be on at 10 o'clock. So that's the lineup basically for Saturday. Sunday morning Talk Radio. It's our longest season of our longest running season. And Portobello Talk Radio kicks off with that fantastic this show actually at 10 o'clock in the morning. Will be repeated a third time, and then we follow that one up with the most amazing Gary Crowley being a special guest on the most incredible London Calling show, which is a right old mix-up. We get to hear about all of his life, which is just amazing. He's such an exciting chap, and we didn't know so much about him, but now we do, and it's very exciting. We feel enthused and reckon he should write a book. Anyway, so check that one out at midday on Sunday, and then all those wonderful DJs repeat themselves one more time. It's going to be cool.
Yes, and of course tomorrow, if you're around between 4 and 6, the Eclectic Goddess is back on Ferferity Radio,
What
your
is she like?
nostalgic station,
What is she
with the
like?
wonderful Janice M. Wine, who is
Okay.
my sister-in.
No.
She is a poet. She is a performing artist. She is a Jamaican-rooted, London-born creative.
Ooh,
Deeply
sounds good.
connected to Indonesia, where
Yeah.
she's lived for many years.
Okay.
And her poetry is very much about confronting social injustice, talking about lived experiences, and I'm looking forward to having her on the show.
Wow.
So she'll be there between 4:30 and 5:30.
Sounds
I'm
amazing.
back. Eclectic Goddess is back, and
Yeah.
I've got a whole bunch of guests coming up
Isn't
for
it?
you.
What a lineup.
Some
What
of
a
whom will
lineup.
be from Kenya, live and direct.
Yeah.
In the next few weeks.
Brilliant. You better find yourself a dongle for your phone.
A dongle. I've got one. It's at home, mate. I keep my dongle hidden away. I don't let everyone see my
Why
dongle.
didn't you bring it in today?
Because I completely forgot, because I brought the big headphones, not the small ones, baby.
Maybe that's what it's all
Got
about.
too many
Yeah.
headphones,
Anyway.
too many headphones, too many headphones,
Too much
many
equipment.
headphones.
I tell you,
yeah.
too much equipment. Hey, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Have you got a song to play us out with?
Yes, I most certainly have.
Brilliant.
I've got a track.
Yeah.
It's called Kenyan Girl, and it's by... No. The track is called Anchor, and it's by Kenyan Girl.
Ah, there you go.
Shall we play it?
Let's do that. Have yourself a fantastic weekend, guys
Yes,
and girls.
people enjoy the weather. Let's
Yeah.
hope it keeps going till the end of the summer. And then
Absolutely.
we'll have lots of rain to feed the plants
Yeah,
and all the other
man.
things that are thirsty.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's get
Exactly.
Carnival out the way.
Yeah,
Let's have a hot
yeah,
carnival, please.
Yeah. Oh, bless. It's going to be good fun. Really good fun. Have a lovely weekend, and look forward to seeing you guys next week.
Yep.
Oka, oka, oka ngwanye, oka.
lako limenipa uchije, kukuwacha so wepesi. Pendo langu ukumbate chanda, jua wendo chaguo langu, ubavu wa kitanda. Sema na moyo wangu, sije nipa kidonda, uwe karibu yangu. Chumbani kwangu nimejaza picha zako, kila wimbo nalitaja jina lako. Ukiwa mbali nalimisi penzi lako, nitachora tatu niandike sifa zako.
Mapenzi darasa la 7 nishamaliza, somo la kuenzi kanifunza baba, sitakumiza. Penzi ni kuku kibwenzi, anayeweza taga kwa miujiza. Tumuombe Mwenyezi kwa haba na haba na dunduli